This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, an area restaurant celebrates 65 years of business and you're invited to their party. Stay tuned for details. Welcome to FYI. My name is Ken Karen. I do want to thank you for watching, but I also want to get to our first story quickly because I'm just so excited. So let's get to it. A popular restaurant in the city of Hazleton is marking a major milestone. Rostis's Cafe is celebrating 65 years of serving delicious homemade food and fabulous pizza. Some places would have cake, but I hope Rostis's had an 8-cut with skamuts with 65 candles on top. Here's Lisa Sugart.
Well, I'm pleased to be standing in a Hazleton landmark. A well-known Hazleton eatery is celebrating a major milestone, and that is Rostis's Cafe on 15th Street in Hazleton. 65 years. I'm pleased to be joined by our good friend, the owner, Tony Colucci, who along with his wife Alfreda and his daughter Melissa Colucci-Stieber run this popular place in town. Tony, what has been the secret to success for celebrating 65 years?
I think it's very hard work. And we try the best to give our customers the best for their money and the quality. We run a clean, nice establishment. It's safe. We have no fights, no trouble. And we're here a long time to serve the people. And we made a lot of friends and customers. It's like a family place.
Now this is 3 generations. So who started Rostis's Cafe?
My father-in-law, Cookie Rostis. He was a great man. He taught me everything good.
Okay, I know that it's a family-run business and it brings back a lot of memories when you think about that. And you've carried it on, you and your entire family. Now your daughter Melissa too, so 3rd generation in the family.
Yeah, Melissa works very hard. She has good ideas and she knows how to work the marketing. And our business just got better and better. We got the award for the best lunch in town. And we're grateful for that because we worked hard.
You're known for your pizza.
Our pizza and the lunch specials. We started out with 6 items on the menu. And we're going to go back this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We're going to introduce those things again. We're going to have the 2 pickled eggs for 75 cents. We're going to have the hot bologna pieces for 75 cents. We have a salami sandwich for 95 cents. We have a ham sandwich for 95 cents. Homemade meatballs, 3 in an order for $2.95. And we're going to have the famous birch beer that we used to sell. We're going to have a cup and a mug. We're going to sell that for 50 cents. So we want to give back to the community and celebrate. We're going to sell fresh new t-shirts. And we're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of giveaways.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And Tony, not too many businesses have been around this long, but you could have called it quits because you had a serious issue here when there was a major fire, but you decided to rebuild.
Yeah, we had a fire in 1994, March 23rd, and my mom called me up in the morning. She was washing dishes and we lived on Church Street. And she said, Tony, please go down to the bar. She said, I heard on the scanner the bar's on fire. I said, Mom, it can't be. I just left at 2 o'clock. She said, please go down there and check it. And I went down and 15th Street was blocked off. And I and Alfreda and Melissa, we were devastated. We lost everything. We didn't have enough insurance. And we said, should we call it quits or keep going? And we kept going. And this is what we have today.
We're glad you kept going because so many people love Rostis's Cafe. This is really a popular place, one of my favorite places in town. You've added new things over the years. There's a beautiful patio outside right now, so things are going really well.
Things are going very well, and I'm glad to give back to the community. And we appreciate all the business that we have and continue the business of our family 2 years.
Congratulations on 65 years. And I wish you continued success in the future.
Thank you very much.
Tony Colucci. Kenny, I know you're jealous that I'm here. We'll have to bring you back some pizza with skamuts.
No thanks to you, Lisa, but I did hear that Mr. Colucci sent me back a hoagie, so thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Well, if you do head out to celebrate with Rostis this weekend, they have a special menu, special cups available, and some other memorabilia. Every time you go into Rostis, you feel like a member of the family. The food is good, the people are better, so here's to the Colucci family. And now we get to our FYI and Hazleton Standard Speaker headlines. A Hazleton woman is facing charges of theft by deception, tampering with public records or information, and unsworn falsification to authorities. Colleen Bresnock was arrested by the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office. She was arraigned yesterday before District Magistrate Joseph Zola. The District Attorney's Office alleges that Bresnock received over $87,000 in unemployment compensation benefits that she was not entitled to. Luzerne County District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis says, quote, "Unemployment compensation fraud is theft. People who file claims for unemployment compensation benefits, knowing that they are not eligible for those benefits, are stealing from taxpayers," unquote. Bresnock's preliminary hearing is set for September 9th. Last year, Bresnock was sentenced to probation for stealing $8,400 from the Hazleton Area Football League. Hazleton police are looking for a man who opened fire on a home on Cedar Street Wednesday morning. When police arrived around 11:15 a.m. at 7274 North Cedar Street, they found the homeowner outside with a gun, but found out it was his gun and he was trying to protect his family after his house was attacked. Earlier, the owner of the home had a confrontation with a stranger on his property. The stranger said he would come back and shoot up the place. Shots hit a swimming pool, a fence, and a garage. Hazleton Police Chief Frank DeAndrea says they do have a description of the suspect. About 3 hours later, gunshots were heard again on Cedar Street. Around 2:15 on Thursday afternoon, 2 men were shot in the area of South Cedar Street. Both gunshot victims were flown to a trauma center for treatment. Police told the Standard Speaker they aren't sure if the 2 shootings on Thursday were related. Chief DeAndrea says a shooting happened at East Mine Street and South Cedar Street and that police have no witnesses. Anyone with information is asked to call Hazleton Police at 570-459-4956 or dial 911. During the investigation, 7 blocks of the city were blocked off. Did you know that you can register to vote online? Governor Tom Wolf and Secretary of State Pedro Cortez announced today that Pennsylvania is the latest state to offer the option of registering online to vote. The governor says that online registration is about making the voting experience more convenient and more accessible. Online voter registration is currently available in 22 states, with the measure approved but not yet implemented in another 5 states and the District of Columbia. For more information, you can visit votespa.com. Later on FYI, we pick up the 2015 football previews on FYI with the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils, and we'll introduce you to someone new helping out here at FYI. And after this break, Janine Mazurkevich sits down with a man who's been on national TV. He's a corporate speaker, entertainer, and magician. Check it out next.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The countdown continues to one of the largest street fairs around. There are just 16 days until FunFest 2015 in downtown Hazleton. The fun, food, crafts, entertainment, along with the big parade take place September 12th and 13th. For more information, go to funfestpa.org. Now, each Thursday until FunFest, FYI is highlighting the many features of this year's FunFest homecoming celebration. Tonight, our Janine Mazurkevich has details on how FunFest plans to enhance unity in our community.
And now we're with Craig Lutz. He is actually on the FunFest committee. We're talking about some new things coming up this year for FunFest 2015. Craig, thanks for having us.
Thank you, Janine, and it's great to be here. We have something new we're doing at FunFest this year, and as many people know, and we like to remind everybody that FunFest is really a family event. There's opportunities and things to do for parents, for kids, for siblings, really bringing the whole family downtown for a great time and a fun event. And this year on Sunday morning, we are adding a interfaith service to kick off FunFest on Sunday morning. And that's going to take place at 10:30 right down at Wyoming and Church Street on the main stage of FunFest. And it's going to be a great time to add to the family experience of FunFest.
Yes, and the unity and the community, which we're desperately trying to do here in downtown downtown Hazleton. We have some guests with us in the background. These guys are talented musicians, and we have Rodney Murphy. He is from Faith Assembly of God. So tell everyone about what will be taking place on Fun Fest Sunday for you.
All right, great. Well, thanks for having us here. We're excited that this is the first time we've come together for this type of activity, especially at Fun Fest time. The theme Homecoming really has us kind of pumped up, because our desire is to bring that theme of homecoming to all the churches of the greater Hazleton area. And we have some wonderful guys here. This is Brooke Gearhart from Hill City Church. This is Tom Sepe from River Mountain Church. Edwin Mieses from Buenas Nuevas Good News Church. And Jeff is our worship leader on that day. So we have a variety of churches involved. This is just a small sampling of that. And we really believe this is going to totally enhance what Fun Fest is about, because it's about bringing unity to the community, and a big part of our community is the faith community. And so we're really excited about this opportunity, and we believe it's going to be a great time.
Stay tuned to FYI as we continue to highlight the many facets of Fun Fest 2015.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Got to be me eating the hoagie I got from Rostis, but I finished that in a minute, and we need 2 minutes of video for the weather shot. So here's a look at Rostis Cafe on 15th Street. Weather-wise, I hear it was kind of cool today. Annie Kistler asked if she needed a wet jacket outside. I almost laughed in her face, and I apologize now, because apparently it was fall-like this afternoon. And now here's a look at our local forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. Mostly clear with a low around 55 degrees. On Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night will be mostly clear as we'll get down to 58 degrees. Saturday, mostly sunny as we get up near 80 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Low of 62. On Sunday, partly sunny with a high of 83 degrees. At night on Sunday, partly cloudy, low of 63. We start a new work week under mostly sunny skies with a high of 82 degrees. Monday night will be partly cloudy with a low of 62.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
If you love magic, you're going to love this next story. Janine Mazurkevich is joined by a well-known magician who will be dazzling his audience, all for a great cause.
There is a special event happening in Drums, and we're here with Denny Corby. You may recognize his face. He was on The Girls before. He was on national television, and we're glad to have him back here on the set of FYI. So Denny, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me back. It's awesome to be here.
Yeah, so tell everyone your participation in this fundraising event that's coming up at Theodore's. It's happening Friday, September 11th.
Yeah, so it's a few weeks away. I did a show a few months ago, and Maria and some other people were in the audience, and they're very involved with Ryan's Run and the Allied Foundation. So they asked me, hey, we're gonna do something cool. Would you be a part of it? So what we're gonna do is gonna be at Theodore's restaurant. We're gonna have a dinner tasting. So I believe it's 7 courses, a few appetizers, main courses, desserts. I'll be doing my show mixed in between, and then at the end, I'll do the rest of my full show. It's gonna be a lot of fun, interactive, a lot of good food, great entertainment, great people. It's gonna be an awesome night.
Yes, the Benyos and the Kislins do a lot of fundraising here in the greater Hazleton area. Now, it's interesting because give people the background on who you are and what you do, and then how you were introduced to both of them.
Yeah, so I'm a corporate entertainer, so I travel the world performing at large corporate events for events like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, MetLife, Berkshire Hathaway. Big companies hire me to go in and do a custom show for them. And I was doing a small event in Scranton, and they saw me and they were like, this is awesome, we need to talk. And a few months later, we got in talks about this, and every year I do a few events for big charities and stuff like that to help out the community. So I thought this was going to be a great fit. So.
All right, so it's happening again. You can still purchase tickets. There is a online ticket purchase, and there are also 2 phone numbers up on your screen if you want any information on that. It's going to be a 7-course tasting menu, as Denny mentioned, with the award-winning chef Drew Wandishin, who also has a show here on SSPTV. The event is happening Friday, September 11th. Doors open at 6:30. The event begins at 7. My entire family is going to be there. I know Denny's going to be there, and
better be there.
You better be there if you're going to. Well, I mean, we could make you disappear. No. But it was nice when he was on the show with us. There were a lot of nice tricks that you showed us, and even my son and my niece have gotten involved now in magic. I'm sure you've seen their video on
Yeah,
Facebook.
they're hysterical. It's great. I love it.
So maybe the kids will even be popping in to show you some of their tricks. Tickets are $100. It is tax deductible for your donation. And again, this is happening at Theodora's in Drums Friday, September 11th.
Yes, and I do know that there is limited seating. So, and I do believe a lot of tickets are sold already. And there also is a VIP package, which includes some special time with me before the show, doing some cool little sleight up hand, close up magic. So.
Neat. Okay, and again, it's for children and adults with disabilities at Allied Services. Denny, thanks for joining us. And again, just a little plug for Denny. If you're looking to have him for any of your parties or functions, how do they get in touch with you?
My website, dennycorby.com, has all the information that they need.
Very good. Nice seeing you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Denny Corby here on FYI. Please get those tickets. They are going fast.
Thanks, Janine. All right, I'm going to do a magic trick. Touch a number on your screen right now. I'll pick which one it is. I can't do that. I'm kidding. I hope you clean off your TV screen too. All right, here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 72. Pick 3, 059. Pick 4, 5303. Pick 5, 21, 875. David Copperfield used to do that. It was awesome. Our lottery number is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you, one on Sugarloaf Avenue in Cunningham, the other on Broad Street in Nescapec. You can call Boyer Insurance in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. Our football previews continue when we come right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
We return to our 2015 football previews, and right now our new intern, John Eric Poli, is giving us a glimpse at the Shenandoah Valley Blue Devils. Here's John's report on the 462 football crew and their new head coach.
The Kevin Belinsky era is underway at Shenandoah Valley. In January, the school board voted to hire the former North Schuylkill and Kutztown University standout to lead the Blue Devils after the team struggled the past 2 seasons. Belinsky played professional football with the arena team the Reading Express. But now that his playing days are over, he's excited for his first season as a head coach.
Oh, very excited. I mean, it's your puppy. You get to install and implement things that you normally wouldn't as an assistant. So we're very excited this year. We're doing lots of different things, having fun with the kids. So they're excited as well. So hopefully we come out with a great season and take a leap rather than a baby step.
Belinsky served as an assistant on the Shenandoah Valley staff the past 2 seasons and spent last season as the team's defensive coordinator. Now that Belinsky is calling the shots, he looks to bring a competitive edge to the Blue Devils.
We were in games last year and just something would happen and the wheels would fall off. What we're looking at this year is the kids are competing. We're doing different drills to simulate real-time effects for the game, try to get them to overcome, find an excuse to win this year.
Head coach Kevin Belinsky is wasting no time making changes here at Shenandoah Valley. In his first season, he's already installed a brand new offense, which will be similar to a college and pro style offense.
I mean, we want to try to install a fast-paced offense here with some pro style effects coming in here, so the kids are excited. We're doing some college type plays, so the kids are excited. They see these plays on Saturdays and Sundays, and we're running a little bit of simplified version, but I know already some of the kids watching these preseason games are saying, hey, that's our play right there.
The new offense couldn't have come at a better time for Shenandoah Valley, as the Blue Devils have an experienced group of skilled players coming back this season. One of those players is Joel Santana, who played receiver last season but also got some carries out of the backfield.
We've been working hard in the weight room all season since Since our last game, the week after, we've been in the weight room working hard.
The Blue Devils may have a new flashy offense this season, but the defense has been the biggest issue Belinsky has been working on with the team this season. Here you can see some footage of the Blue Devils giving up some big plays from last year. Belinsky's main concern for his defense this season is to force turnovers.
All offseason, we've been defensively sound. We threw in a couple new things, but basically we're still running the same defense, but they've looked sound all offseason. And big thing in camp here, we're stressing turnovers. We want to get that ball back for our offense.
Shenandoah Valley is coming off back-to-back 1-9 seasons, but it appears that the Blue Devils are working their way to becoming a competitive football team once again. For FYI Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thanks, John. Tomorrow we highlight the Blue Devils' biggest rival, the Monomoy area Golden Bears. I'll talk with their head coach and one of their players as the Bears expect big things in 2015. Right now, I expect the FYI standard speaker scoreboard, and here it is. In golf, both MMI and Marion picked up conference victories. Morgan Long led the way for MMI, and Alan McFadden had the low round for Marion. The Tamaqua girls dropped a tennis match to Blue Mountain. Allison Pedersen won her singles match for the Lady Raiders. All I did last night was watch the Little League World Series and read comic books. Maybe I wanted to feel like I was 12 years old again. But how about those kids from Lewisberry? They represent Pennsylvania, and they'll be in the United States Championship game after their win over the team from Texas. Texas plays California on Thursday for the right to meet up with PA in the title game. Japan beat Venezuela to get them into the International Championship game. Now Venezuela, they'll play Mexico on Thursday. Winner there will move on to meet Japan in the international final. The Rail Riders and the Iron Pigs both suffered losses on Wednesday. That's going to be impossible on Thursday because they are playing a doubleheader against each other in Moosic. The first game is at 5:35. Russ Kanzler was 2 for 4 in that Wednesday night loss. The Cubs lost on the West Coast as the Giants pick up a game in the NL wildcard standings. Sports is over, but FYI continues with the social report. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy anniversary to Roseanne and Tom Sandrick. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. Tonight's Talk of the Town report, the Tamaqua Volunteers Group monthly free giveaway will be held this Saturday, August 29th at the M&M Self-Storage Center. Donations will be accepted from 8 to 9 a.m., and the giveaway will begin promptly at 9:15. Volunteers are needed from 8 to noon. The program is free and open to anyone living in the 18252 zip code. For info, call 570-668-1234. Our next announcement, Cunningham United Methodist Church, located at 411 Main Street, will begin Sunday school classes on September 13th at 9 a.m. Classes will be held for all ages, and this year's theme is A New Life in Christ. For info, call 570-788-3960. And finally, the 16th Annual Keystone State Hot and Stinky Garlic and Herb Festival will be held Saturday, August 29th and Sunday, August 30th at Zanolini Nursery and Country Shop. Come out for all the food and fun, including garlic farmers, crafters, and vendors, live music, delicious food, Chinese auction, and more. For info, just call 788-3152 or check out ZanoliniNursery.net. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. John A. Shinkola of Freeland. Funeral is Saturday at 9 a.m. from the McNulty Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. Mary Ellen Miller of Whitehaven. Funeral is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Lehman Family Funeral Service. Friends may call Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. And Susan Sheegan of Hazel Township. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home.
Farmers Market tomorrow in downtown Hazleton. I'll see you there maybe, but if not, I'll definitely see you right here. Until then, take it easy, everyone.